Okay, first of all, our kids, they fought their guts out, and I really appreciate their effort. Our fans were unbelievable, really helped us get to the fourth quarter and was there the whole time for us. We had opportunities in the fourth quarter. We talked all week about getting the game to the fourth quarter and finding a way to win. We were right there, and we just didn't make the plays to win the game, and they did. That's a good football team. Things that really stand out to me offensively is the 3 for 15 on third downs. You're not going to beat very many people at all, 3 for 15 on third down. We had trouble running the football. First and 10, they would put extra guys down and make us throw the football. We had a hard time at times throwing the football or catching the football in the passing game. Defensively, their running back is a very good player. Their offensive line is solid, and they're a good team. And when you play a good team, you got to play well. And we just didn't make the plays at the end. But I do appreciate our players' effort and toughness. And like I said, they fought their guts out.
Questions? Yes, guys. Going from 27 to 8 carries, situational yardage, like you're talking about, mainly first half, second half.
Say it again.
27 to 8, first half, second half on carries, situational yardage, that first down thing you're talking about.
Yeah, I mean they're rolling extra guy down on first down, and they dared us to throw it. And early on when they did that, we got some yards. In the second half, we had trouble when they rolled the extra guy down, and so that was really the biggest difference.
Was that why Javon only had 2 carries in the second half?
It had something to do with it on first down. Yeah.
Why is that different from years past, guys? You were willing to run with Trey and Cav at will against teams. Why was today different?
Why was today different? Pretty good front. And like I said, when they roll an extra guy down, they have one extra guy you can't block. That has a lot to do with it.
Yes.
The third and 3 situation first half.
Yeah.
Any thoughts of running it and giving yourself a fourth down shot to go for it?
Well, yeah. We really had we had the look we wanted. It was a similar look to last year when we overthrew one of our receivers in the end zone. We got him to play man, and we thought we had a chance to score a touchdown, and didn't make the play. But no, I don't feel bad about that. I mean, I felt like there was the right call. We just didn't execute it.
Where did you see on the play ahead?
It was close. It was close. It was right there on the edge. That quarterback's a really good runner, and it's close. I can't fault our guys, trying to give great effort and all that. It was extremely close.
You point to that as kind of like a key moment in the game in terms of just after that they were able to get up.
Yeah, it was one of the key moments. I think they kicked a field goal right there and got it by two scores.
What were you thinking on the Jason Smith tip pass at that point? What was your thoughts on that play?
Yeah, early on we ran a similar play, and we saw that he came open, and I think we got a little pressure, and so we came back to it, and just talked about him running right down the middle of the field. We thought we had a chance, and he made a really good play and great concentration on that.
3 of your worst 9 offensive performances as a college head coach have happened this year. Are there any thoughts about reevaluating your offensive staff?
I'm not. Right now, we're hurting over this game, and offensively we need to get better. There's no doubt. I understand that, and we will.
Do you give any thought on early third quarter going for one?
Thought about it, but we pinned them down there inside the 20. I just felt like the game right there. Felt like that was the right thing to do, and I think they did get a drive put together. But at that time, felt like that was the right thing to do.
Do you feel that in the first half, when it was a field goal game between the two, that you guys were in a very good position to go back in the second half and take over?
Yeah, I think both teams were kicking field goals in the first half, and I felt pretty good about it. I think we were down by 6 at halftime, something like that. Felt pretty good about it. We missed an opportunity down there in the end zone that you brought up on third down and 3, and I think we missed a field goal. But we were in a good spot, and like I said, our goal was to get the game to the fourth quarter and find a way to win. And like I said, we did that. We just weren't able to make the plays we needed to.
What has held this offense back this season?
It's a number of things. Just a number of things.
Is it completely unexpected considering?
Yeah, we just You know, we hadn't played consistently well on offense.
How do you feel Jeremy played and was Sean ever an option?
No, we decided we were going to go with Jeremy. Sean's not healthy, and Jeremy had a good week of practice. Jeremy fought hard. He fought hard and he competed.
Obviously, Derrick Henry had a big day, but how do you feel about the performance of the defense, keeping him out of the end zone?
Yeah, you know, I thought the defense did an outstanding job of holding those guys to field goals instead of touchdowns. I thought they did a very good job, and like I said, they got a very good running game, and he's a very talented young man.
Was there something specific to the defensive game plan, Gus? Because statistically, it was not very good on third down setting into today, with only 1 of 11 on third and 4 corners. Was there something specific to Bill's game plan defensively?
Yeah, I thought he had a good plan. I mean, you know, our plan was to try to keep away from the big plays, and for the most part, we did that.
Yeah, 24 hours after this game from last year, you made staff changes. Do you kind of feel that the same
Yeah,
time?
no, I'm not talking any staff changes or anything. I'm talking about we're disappointed. We're disappointed that we didn't find a way to win at the end, and you know that's what we're thinking about right now.
Yes, I mean, now the regular season's over, you finished 6-6. I mean, how do you view this season at this point?
Well, we finished 6-6, and you know we're going to a bowl, and you know we got to get better, and we will get better, and that's how I view it.
6-6, Gus, but you're also lost 5 straight SEC home games. Just what are your thoughts on where you said you wanted to play here at home in this game?
Yeah.
You like that advantage. If you lost 5 straight at home in the SEC, what are your thoughts on that?
Well, we got to correct it, and we will correct it.
What are some things you feel like you need to do to correct it, to make up what happens?
You know, there's a lot of different things in my mind right now that we got to do to get better, and we will. And this is after the last regular season game, and we'll get a plan and we'll get better, and I'll guarantee that.
All right, Coach.